Hello everybody and welcome back to Dom Does Stuff. I'm Dom and this is Does Stuff. Today we're gonna be playing more of Too Many Types 2. After last attempt, I have been thinking about ways that I can improve, I guess. I think also with just a little bit more luck, we're gonna be good as well. I am gonna choose Spirigato. The cat. I'm gonna choose the cat. And I'm gonna choose the cat because I am almost certain, completely certain, that it is the greatest starter for this game. At least early game-wise to 4th gym-wise. Because you have not advantage on 1st gym, but you have advantage on 2nd gym and 4th gym. And for some reason, I don't tend to get a lot of grass types in this game. So having a grass type is great. Usually, I'll get like, I don't know. You get like the kind of useless encounters first off, and then you get, I guess, Mighty-Enas, like that type thing, or that base stat total around like 405 or 420, and then you can get some good ones too. I'm definitely gonna come back for Gyarados as soon as I can, because that was the greatest thing about last run. Having a Gyarados in this game is kind of crazy because not only do you have kind of busted typing with Kaiju, you get good moves, and I don't know, like, it's just great. Also having a base stat total of like 440, 545. What's a good name for a cat? No. Garp Jog. I think that more people should name their cats something like, it's kind of naming pet culture to name them something stupid, but I think that we can go completely unhinged with this stupidity, and I think a lot of people, they just aren't doing that. We really could be doing that as a people. Terrible nature. Not something I'm really happy with, but I'll take it. Oh. We should probably get the Rustian. Now, I haven't really used it in a successful thing so far, but if I get a bulky enough Pokemon, I'll be fine. I can also delay, what's his name? I can delay getting the Sleep Talk tutor, so that way I can come back when I have Fly and give it to a really bulky Pokemon. Is my text speed not at fast? I don't know. Chimchar. Blah, blah, blah. So, as I do like voicing things, and I really do, I've decided that I'm not gonna voice most of the stuff that I haven't done. At least not usually. These videos are already really long, and doing something that I have in the other videos as well kind of just makes it not as important. Of course, if it's something new, I'll read through it, but other than that, I don't know. I think I had that thought in one of the other ones, but I had still, like, gone through and done it, so I don't know. It's also been kind of a while since I've played. Although I did just post my last run recently. For me, it was actually like 2 weeks ago. I guess I had just forgotten to upload it. But I mean, that happens. I'm really easily distracted, for one, and then for two, I'm right back at college now. So remembering stuff like that is not my forte. Okay. We have a good amount of things. Just gonna check to make sure that my options are right. We're gonna go with this one. This one is what I usually go for in my Gen 3 playthroughs. I don't know why. I just think it looks cool. Should I get healing items now? 15 Pokeballs. I think I get my encounter first. I'm gonna close my eyes and guess what it is, like always. Freddy Farter, is that you? Yo! It's Bird! It's Bird! I love Bird. Bird is my favorite encounter here. Get in the ball, Bird. Aw, Bird. Bird, that's not very nice. Excuse me. Oh. Bird! Oh. I did it twice. I'm so good at this game. Bird. Definitely my favorite one of the regional birds. It's just, it's so nice. I love it. There's big packs, which means maybe it will get, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that nature. I'll just make you into a physical attacker. Discuss, I remember being really good. So I like that. I like that. And I'm pretty sure boring is super effective on the first gym. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I think Tail Whip is still good. The problem is the level up moveset for this Pokemon is weird because you don't really get another scratching move. And you don't get another grass type move until you're a Florigato. You don't really get another cat move either. And I want the coverage. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. Getting everyone up to... Yep. I think he should have just given it Hone Claws, but... whatever. Sharp is really good. dark isn't as good. And I don't turn into a dark type anymore. I forgot about that. Yes, you can learn quick attack, which is a fast move. I don't think that really matters. You can learn early bird. I like that early bird is a move now. I also like I don't know how I explain it. How they do the new moves. Usually they're based on like what's his name? Like sayings, you know, harder they fall. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Or cool that you can get Peach here. Early bird. Because early bird gets the worm. I don't know if they're gonna put gets the worm as a move, but it would be cool. The repel is super duper important. Little electric mouse or little electric rat. I wonder if they're gonna do another too many types after this. They totally could. And I do want to go to the Safari Zone. I am gonna try and get Bonsly again. I know I talked a lot of shit, but Bonsly is actually really good as soon as it's not a Bonsly anymore. I think one of the points in time where I was struggling most last run is when I lost my, what's his name? Pseudo-Wudo. And it's just because of like how bulky and special it is. It's my little special guy. I mean, it was resisting pretty much everything. Speak of the devil. Okay. Bloop. I will stick with my previous notion, though, that it is really weird that they gave Pseudo-Wudo a pre-evolution. I think a lot of the pre-evolutions are weird. Why did you have to make Magby a thing? Like, that's weird. I mean, I guess Magby and Elekid are more justified because it's like you can get Electivire and Magmortar. But then why do we have Smoochum? Makes no sense to me. Like, Smoochum is just genuinely a terrible Pokemon, and you have to wait till 30 to get a halfway decent Pokemon. But even then, Jinx is like, I mean, you can run her on E4, but you're not going to be doing a lot more with, I guess, a Jinx, you know? Unless, like, of course, there's something that's weak to Jinx specifically. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I accidentally knocked the microphone. Getting the ball, Bonsley. Getting my ball. I can't get any closer. I'm like literally touching my face to this rock. Please get in the ball. Oh, man. Get in the ball. Join my... Okay. I love you, Bonsley. Get in my balls. Let me hold you. All you have to do is tell them to get inside of your balls. And usually that works. We're gonna name this Rocco. Shout out to Sesame Street. Rocco. Let's check you out, Rocco. Not the greatest of natures, but we'll still take it. Definitely, at least in my thought process, that's the best thing that we can get there right now. Though, I mean, I usually don't get lucky with any of the other ones because they always run away from me. And they hate me, and that's just how it is, and I have to live with that, you know? Sometimes it's sad. I think I'm gonna level up Rocco to level 12 because I want to lead Rocco. No, no block. Is there anything over here? I forget. Nope, there is not. Nope, it's down here. We're just gonna chuck the quick ball at it because honestly, that's the thing to do. I'm pretty sure Litwick is a guaranteed encounter in Mount Pyre. I don't know. Okay, closing my eyes. What is that? Ooh, Greavard. I don't know how I feel about that. I should have repelled Manip, but since I led with Rocco, I couldn't repel Manip. Okay, well. I'm gonna throw the quick ball at it regardless. I think having a ghost type is good. Not as good as it was. But the run isn't dead. The run definitely isn't dead. Not sure. Not sure what this thing's gonna do, but we will see. His name is Bogey. Check out the Greavard. Guessing you're a ghost type. Unalive friend. I think you're a physical attacker, so that's alright. I don't know if this is gonna be good. The thing that makes, the candle so good is it has, I think, like a quad resistance to song type. And that is really nice for the first gym, because the first gym, any gym in this game can be a run ender. But that one specifically is just like, wow. Especially because right afterwards you get, what's his name? You have to fight your rival again. Getting all these. I wonder what's the fastest way to get through this area. I guess Grievard. Grievard is bulky. I could teach it rest and sleep talk, right? Or would that be a waste? I don't know. Close my eyes. Paris? Lotad. Lotad is good here because it delays us from getting a Lotad later. It takes that, like, entire situation away. Which is great because is Astonish super effective against... Vibe is super effective against Cat? That's weird. Or is it super effective against grass? I don't know. We're gonna name the Lotad Lily, because Lily Pad. And it's a female. You never know what type of name I'll give a Pokemon. You just will never know. That is an unfortunate nature. Guess it makes Astonish better, but that's unfortunate. Gonna give them all the cap candy. Taunt is still dark type. I figured it should have been annoying, but whatever. Taunt is great because you can check the person you're up against move in this game. Sharply lowers attack. I think that's better than quick attack. I love quick attack, but I basically just got Feather Dance. No. We're a physical attacker. It's not worth it. I will get rid of Scratch for quick attack, though. Bite is better than tackle. Roar is good too. Get rid of Tail Whip. Maybe I should have gotten rid of Growl. Whatever. Now I'm gonna get rid of Growl. So the worst thing about having this Pokemon stops. Doesn't it just get rid of all stats on the board? I think I'm just gonna do that. The thing is, you don't get a Water Stone for a while. I don't know where you get a Water Stone in this game. So that kind of sucks. Because without a Water Stone, you can't really get your Ludicolo. And the, what's the one before Ludicolo? I guess we're about to find out. It's a Lombre. Remembered it right before it came up. Yeah, Lombre isn't good. It just isn't. What was my ability on him again? Or her? Rain Dish, Pick Up, Overgrow, Big Packs, Sturdy. We will take the Sturdy. Its typing is good though. At least for early game. Having a water type is great. And having a grass type is great. Especially in this game. Tastes like wet pear. Wee pear, Wepper, Pinep. I don't know how much time I have for today's video, but I'm gonna at least try and get to Winona. Alright, and I'm Rain Dish for this battle, so pretty pointless ability, but at least I get somewhat healed. I'm guessing you're Little Fire guy. Oh, that's what I needed to do. Hold up. I need to set my, yeah, settings. Blue, blue, blue. I forgot that those were important. What do you mean? What? But what do you mean, though? Hold up. There we go. Baby Ninja Fire. I guess that makes sense. We go for the water gun here. Yeah. Makes sense. I'm guessing Baby is also weak to water. Because babies do be drowning. Now we're going to proceed to do the same exact thing. One thing I will say is weird about this game is that the Team Purity, they're able to have the normal typings, but if you look at those typings in pretty much anything else, they like, if anyone else has the typings, sorry, so brain dead right now. If anyone else has the typings and they get, like, okay, so they don't get the same typings is what I'm trying to say. Like, if anyone else has that Pokemon, they don't get the same typings. Why was that so hard for me to get out of my brain? Sorry about that. That was kind of oddball. I do have different types. I have too many types. That's right. I said the thing. I did it. Hope you guys are proud. Let's see. Ground friend. Well, friends are weak to grass because they never go outside. Okay, that isn't true. I was about to say. That's such a bad recovery option. Rain Dish does nothing. I mean, it'll do definitely more when I have more HP, but like, damn. Well, whatever. Outskilled. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely getting past Winona. The question is, do I do the sleep strat with Greavard? Pretty bulky. I would get rid of Lick and Roar. I see no harm in it. Of course, I don't know if Greavard is going to be good against this at all. I'm not sure why it wouldn't be. I'm not sure why I would be weak to things, because I'm just an unalive friend. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I want Sleep Talk on Greavard. We're gonna get rid of Lick. Now we go rest. teach it rest. Better than roar. Okay. I think sleep talk shouldn't be baby type. I think it should be old man type. But that's just a hot take. Let's see. Well, I'll take it. It basically told me nothing, but I'll take it. No, cat, you're not gonna be... Garp Jog, I refuse. I refuse for you to be a furry. No, stop trying to learn it, dude. No. Yes. I'm gonna pick up some potions. Some of these. I get one of those. One of those. Okay. I don't think I healed my Pokemon. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay. And now it's time for Winona. I'm pretty sure Bird is good here. I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna lead Bird. I'm also gonna give them all their items. We're gonna give the Chesto Berry to Bogey. And everyone else is gonna have an Oran Berry. Actually, no. I'm gonna go Chesto Berry on Bird as well. Okay. And then, instead of file 9 taxes, I'm also gonna give it rest. Because it has early bird. Or the move early bird. And if it has Chesto Berry, you know. I don't know, I think it'll work, maybe. Now we go with the Oran Berries on pretty much everyone else. And we hope that we don't have to switch in Rocco or, whatever I named the starter. I'm hoping we don't have to switch into them, because if we do, that might suck a little bit. But honestly, I think we're fine, because we do have Bird. I'm pretty sure Bird is a counter. I don't think I've ever had Bird this long. Song. Discuss is boring. Oh! Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. Okay. We don't want Bird out. We don't want Bird here at all. We want Bogey? Maybe? Normal is super effective on song type. Okay. Well, then we'll just run Bogey. That's good to know. I'd never figured that out. We're gonna use this on Bird, and then we're just gonna switch Bird out of the front. I'm pretty sure Bogey should be fine. I don't know what they could do to her. If not, I mean, that Kricketot didn't really do anything against us when I switched in. But maybe it wasn't predicting the switch. Maybe I'm allergic. I'm not allergic. Weak to bug type. I'm guessing you're just song? Chingling is just song, right? Yeah. So, easy. This. Okay. I don't resist or anything. Which kinda sucks. That also sucks. Okay. Well, that's not great. Nice switch out Cricketune, and I'm at 15. Yeah, I'm definitely slower. But no, you're definitely going for round here. Is anyone good to switch in? Maybe Lily? We're gonna try this. Struggle Bug. Not my Spatak. Okay, we're gonna go for Hidden Power here. Why is that the only thing you're using against me? Okay, so that's super effective. You're gonna go for Struggle Bug again. Switching Bird? No, not yet. I'm gonna kill with Bird. That's what I'll do. Because you're just gonna continue going for Struggle Bugs. I'm gonna continue to lose special attack, and that sucks, but at least I have a super effective move against you. And I should be able to whittle you down because of it. At least a fair amount. And then I should be able to kill you with Early Bird. Should be able to. Pretty sure. I think this is safe. This should be in kill round. And of course! You had to get the crit? Ah, okay. Well, we switch back in Lily. And I don't even know why it switched its moves anyway. Why were you using Struggle Bug? You had a super effective move the entire time? This AI is weird. You're weird. You're weird. Well, I'm really upset I lost Bird again. Bird is like my favorite Pokemon always. I think Bogey might be fine. Hopefully you don't do something. Oh. Okay. I think I might lose here. Yeah. No, I'm lowered speed. Ugh. Well, this is unfortunate. I really need Litwick. Hold up. Okay. I just need this cat scratch to hit. Oh, okay. We're not losing. Cool. Still not a good position to be in. But losses there weren't terrible. It wasn't terrible. Why is song type super effective against grass and water and fire? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We kept the people who needed to stay alive, though. That's the important part. At least most of them needed to stay alive. I would have liked to keep Bird. But I didn't get to keep Bird. And that makes me sad. It's always like my rest mons. Like, they always just die. I don't know what it is. That's why I don't run the strat. Maybe I'm just really unlucky with it. Or maybe I suck ass. I mean... Or, you know, both things could be true. Actually... Okay, there we go. Well, that was scary, but... It's done now. And we are about to get 2 evolutions. Yes, you can learn Magic Missile, but only because you never get another magic move, which is crazy. Do I get rid of Cat Scratch? No. I think I get rid of Quick Attack. Dark Jog. Secret of the Mimic? Secret of the Mimic? I love Five Nights at Freddy's, and I think it's really weird how it's been going. Because, like, the first couple of games, they follow steady lore. And then you get to FNAF 6, and it feels like the climax. Like, everything seems right. But that was halfway through the story. And honestly, it's not the same. I mean, I just really don't know what else to say about it. It's just not as good. We're gonna get rid of Flail. Maybe that was a bad move, but I don't care. I'll get them up to... I'll get them all up to level 17. That should be more than enough for this battle. Rocco. We're probably gonna lead Rocco. Probably. Having 2 grass types isn't ideal, but it's not terrible either. I don't know. I think everything should be fine here. Again, Litwick would be nice. We just go for the rock throw. I hate that move. I hate that. Well, that has made this Pokemon useless. Yeah, for the rest of the battle. That sucks. I hate Super Fang. I think both of these guys can be taken care of by Lily. Never mind. What I'm gonna do here is, you only have Ember. I'm gonna go into Garp Jog, and I'm gonna go for Cat Scratch, because I'm pretty sure that's super effective. Ooh. As long as I didn't get burned. Cat Scratch. How is that not super effective? You're a thing. Things get played with by cats. Okay. You're gonna go for Ember again here. Definitely switch into Lily. That's fine. Go for the water gun and... I completely forgot that things are immune to water. That's not good. And none type doesn't affect you either. I might be fucked here. Unless Vibe is super effective, which apparently it is. And I got the flinch, which is... This is ideal. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We're cool. Now she has the Chimchar. Chimchar is a little bit scary because it has Scratch. Go for the water gun. Fury Swipes. Water gun. How much does this do? Thank God. Okay. Alright. That is exactly what I needed it to be. And yap away. Not losing a Pokemon there is huge. I definitely thought we were going to lose one. It does seem like Litwick is definitely the best thing to get, though. And I'm really sad I don't have that anymore, because if I would have had the Litwick, I would have probably not lost anyone. Given my track record with Litwick and First Gym, they can't really do anything against you. I don't even think I want those berries. Closing our eyes. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it's a Shinx. Well, that is not a Shinx. But I will 1000% take this. 1000% will I take a Wimpod. Wimpod is one of... Golisopod is one of my favorite Pokemon. But more than that, this is fucking awesome. Beetle. I forget when it evolves, though. Let's check you out, Beetle. Oh, that's a good nature. Not a great nature, but a good nature. I think it's level 20. I don't know. Isn't our level cap like level 19 though? I don't remember. Doesn't matter though because we have something good and solid. And I'm pretty sure the next gym is going to be super simple because it's Watson, and Watson is hilariously weak to grass types. Really bad against them. So as long as I keep the Florigato, or God forbid, even just the Lombre, I should be fine against that. But I do want Florigato, of course. Oh, well. Oopsie, I made a mistake. But it's okay. But yeah. I think that gym should be fine. Beetle is actually going to be used right here. That's fine. I'm pretty sure I have Struggle Bug, right? Struggle Bug is special attack. And that didn't kill because I'm not a special attacker, but... Scramble. That did nothing! Okay. Okay. It's also kind of nice having an instant pivot. Especially because I don't know what types are good sometimes, or what types are good against some types. Instant pivot of switching out isn't bad. So Wimp Out in this game, specifically, isn't a bad ability. I'm guessing that, what's his name? Golisopod is also going to be Kaiju. So it's going to be like a bug, kaiju, water thing. And that would be nice, if it is like that. Really? Okay. I don't know what you can do against me. Yeah, you can't do anything against me. I should wake up next turn. Normal is super effective against 5. Forget about that. Anyway, I gave you the big suck. You're still alive somehow, and probably because Lombre sucks, but whatever. Psyduck, and this should be pretty much just safe. Time to reabsorb all of that. Yeah, I figured that you would survive with a good amount. And it missed. Okay. Now, we're about to fight Justice. Justice always leads Dratini. You might be like, oh, we don't have a counter against Dratini, but we actually do. Magic Missile is super effective against Dratini. And therefore, we have Stab super effective on Dratini because of Garp Jog. Another reason to choose Floragato. Though, it would be nice if you get a physical magic move. I'm not sure how you could do a physical magic move, but I don't know. You can do physical psychic moves. I think that magic is more physical than psychic is usually. Psychic is supposed to be like moving shit around and stuff like that. But I don't know. Magic Missile. Always hits. It's ever so slightly better than the other always hits moves because it hits 3 times, which gives it 3 times the chance of 3 times the chance of crit. Okay. Well, now what do I do? Probably Rocco. I think Rocco pretty much takes care of this guy really good. We just go for the rock throw. Baby Doll Eyes is a little bit annoying. I forgot I had lick wounds. Okay. Guess we're gonna go for this instead. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna do any damage to Rocco. This is still pretty safe for me. Damn, Rocco, you suck. No, I just need to hit this and then it kills. Yeah! Okay. I can't wait for Rock Slide. Because Rock Throw is infinitely worse. Meow. I thought you had a Horsey last. I'm pretty sure I'm safe to stay in. Special defense. Yeah, I'll just switch in Lily. I think I should be fine here. Bite, so dark is super effective against fire. Interesting. Okay, cat isn't very effective against me. Which, I gotta be honest, I don't really get. Because I'm like a water type, but I don't care because I win the battle. I just need to watch out for dark type on my vibe type. Okay, now we do this. We get cut. We can just go straight down to get our next encounter, which is probably what we're gonna do, or at least we're gonna try to do it. Because if I remember correctly, there's not really a lot of good items in this next area. So if I just go around, go straight through it, I should be fine. It would be really nice if I could get like leftovers or something though. I do want better items. Because I barely have anything right now. What should I do? Should I try and get the items? I'll get the ones that are in my way. If I see it, I'll try and go after it. But really, most of this isn't necessary. Hyper potion. Should. I'm so glad I didn't get Kricketot, even though Kricketot isn't terrible in this game. So glad I didn't get that Pokemon. Alright, monkey. Shinx might have been better. But if anything, it would have just been better from like a, what's his name? Like a perspective of, in the perspective of my team. Monkey's good. I'll take Mankey because I just got a monkey item and that works for me. I'll throw a Premier Ball at you, or a Great Ball, whatever one that is. Oh man. Ooga Booga don't do shit. Just gonna throw Pokeballs at it. I think I'm safe against it. Let's say it has sharp moves. I don't want to do damage to it. What is it? It's Hater Monkey. Ooh! Hater Monkey. And that's a good nature too. I think I genuinely just have to continue throwing balls. Yo. Moon key. This monkey gonna see the moon. Alright. We're actually at a good position in the game right now because we're about to get Rock Slide. And we also got the Hater Hammer, which is double good for Mankey because we have the Monkey Banana and the Hater Hammer. And that's both of my typings. So, probably the best time to get, what's his name? To get Mankey. I say what's his name a lot, and it doesn't even have to be about any dude or anyone in general. I'll just say what's his name, and then it's like a buffer for my like thought process. See, look, so much better. Get out of here. Stanky ass move. Rock Slide is so good. At least for early game. And you're gonna take some coverage. I think I'll get rid of this. I think that's fair. Because I don't think that's going to be very useful for much longer. Especially when everything's about to be, like, evolving. Ah, shit. Alright, let's see what we can do. What do you got? An Eevee. Well, that was a misclick, but apparently cats are weak to grass. Cool. I fuck with it. Alright. Huge. Four citrus berries. This makes boss battles a lot more manageable. Maybe not easier, but more manageable for sure. We get a lot of... I always do that. I was about to talk about how we're about to get a lot of encounters, but wow. Every single time I do that. Your normal water gun type. And now your water dead type. What are you? You're a little bug thing. I think the best thing against little bug thing... Maybe be Rocco? Maybe be Moonkey? I think Moonkey will be fine. Cool. Because I'm pretty sure Thing is... Yeah. Weak to Monkey. And then Bug is also maybe weak to Monkey. Acid is super effective against either Hater or... That's just Poison. So Poison's super effective against Hater or Monkey. I'm guessing Monkey. Because Haters can be toxic. I am going to give the banana to Monkey. Yeah. Let's see. Cool. And that's how you do that like a pro. Which I am, by the way. Okay, 5 Pokemon, and now we get at least 2 more, maybe 3 more if I don't get Gyarados right away. Because Gyarados is definitely worth it, having early game. Okay. Closing your eyes. Please be a Magikarp. I'm guessing this is always Slowpoke then. You won't be terrible. I'm putting you in the PC. Because you will be terrible right now. Not later, but right now for sure. This will be a great replacement when my Lombre dies. Because it basically is the same thing except it doesn't have the grass typing. And it's not good now, while Lombre is kind of good now, but it will be good later. It's also good to know that I have a water immunity on Garpjog, which, if you watched the last episode, Roxanne had a really scary setup because she had a Rotom wash. And let's just say I got Rotom washed. I got really fucked really badly. God, this guy isn't getting in the ball. Do I have anyone who can weaken? What do you have? Maybe harder they fall? Because you're not big. Maybe? Really? Ugh. This is why I hate not just being able to catch instantly. Oh, and of course now you get in the ball. Thanks, asshole. Ah. Well, that sucks. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it, but that sucks. Kloop. It's just annoying, dude. I was about to get Gliscopod, too. I could have just gotten Great Balls. I'm such a fucking dumbass. Okay. Lesson learned. Okay. Now we're gonna do two things. The first of them is get our encounter to the left. And then the second one of them is to go all the way back to try and get ourselves the man, the myth, the legend, Magikarp, which will absolutely destroy the next portion of the game. If I get it, which is why I need to do it. Cheese. Wool ball. Now we put the wool ball on top of our cat. Yep. Closing eyes. Oddish. I'll take an Oddish. I will absolutely take an Oddish. Where are my Pokeballs? They're there. I'll throw a Park Ball. Because I think this counts as the Pal Park? I don't know. Cool. I think that there's a Leaf Stone back where we were. So I'm gonna try and go get that too. Welcome to the team, Weeds. Alright. That is a terrible nature. Whatever. Basically now we just fast track back. I might edit it out. I might not edit it out. I might edit bits out. We will find out. We're gonna find out. Of course, if I edit it out, then you probably wouldn't be able to hear this, so I guess you know. Fucking tricked. Alright. Path of least resistance. And then we go up here. Okay, that was a critical hit. Okay. You're dead. Yeah. So 19 is the level cap here. Which is alright. I'm not gonna risk it. And that was a crit. This is why it's so great to have Rocco on the team. He's a great switch in. Is Annihilate in this game? Because if Annihilate's in this game, then this Mankey is really good. Okay. I think this is where the stone is. Yep. And that will be useful eventually. And by useful, I mean really useful. Assuming Weeds stays alive. I have a good amount of grass types, and that is actually pretty freaking great. This is a pretty safe switch. Unless you go for Poison Fang. Poison Fang totally ruins the vibe, man. Totally ruins the vibe. That's fine. I didn't want to switch in Rocco because Rocco isn't the most specially defensive, but yeah. It's still a good switch. Oh, never mind. I am specially defensive too. Rocco's just a good Pokemon. Okay. Now, something that isn't great is all trainers really change with how leveled you are. They always have leveling so that way they're somewhat strong. So that means that I really, really, really don't want to run into any of the trainers that I avoided earlier on. Fuck. Nice baby food. If only I still had bite. That's fine. Bye. Rocco's just a good Pokemon. Better than Sweet Scent. I thought I was immune to that. I don't know why I'm immune to some water moves and not others. I don't get that. Gonna try not to run into anyone else. Oh, never mind. There's something up here too. Shut up. I remember that. I remember how kind of pointless that was. How are you gonna give me a rare candy when you already know that you gave me a whole bunch of rare candies? This is a safe path down. Alright, we're almost there. Worry not, gang. We're very barely not there. Excuse me. This is an extremely important encounter. Probably the most important one so far. So I'm really hoping that we get Magikarp. Ah! Come on, dude. Also, it's weird that my Florgato is taller than I am. Ah, shit. I was busy paying attention to the sprite differences. Okay, closing eyes. Dupes, dupes. I've never been so happy to get dupes. Oh. Oh no. Well, it's okay. There are other places that I can fish, but ooh. 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 Okay. Well, we can't really put you on the team yet, now can I? I should be fine to just use Garp Jog. Against the gym leader, but ugh. This is not good. Horp. No, Horp is going into box 1. Okay, well, I wasn't a waste. I guess I'm glad I did it, but that does make things a bit more tricky. It's a tad bit, but like, still more tricky. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I won't lie. I know that there's a link cable somewhere though, so it's not terrible. You can get Polytoad with Drizzle, hopefully it has. I said that like Yoda. Drizzle, hopefully it has. Rate my Yoda voice, 1 through 10. What? It's so amazing. It's the best Yoda voice you've ever heard in your whole entire life. Well, I'm happy I could provide. I do happen to be a provider. Ah, shit. I usually end up fighting this guy, too. Yeah, okay. Blue. Rock thing. Okay. This trainer's done. Okay, well now we're back. Gonna heal really quick, and then I'm gonna get everyone up to the level cap, and then we're just gonna fight Watson. I do feel pretty good about this. We have 3 grass types on the team. One of them is Florgato. So, yeah, we're looking pretty good. Where is the thing? The thing where is? There. Nope. Nope. Yep. I don't want Kloop on the team. As soon as I can take him off, I'm gonna take him off. Because he is, again, not good yet. I think I'm gonna hold off on that. Okay, cool. We're gonna give one to Jog. We're gonna give one of the citrus berries to Weeds. We're gonna give one of the citrus berries to Lily. We're gonna give one to Rocco. Now we give an orange berry to Kloop. Oh, we have to fight her again, don't we? Cat and mouse. That's the difference between me and you. I'm a Rocco. You're gonna go for a fighting type move. I'm gonna switch him over. Why'd you go for a fire type move? We will take that. And Monferno's dead. Okay, Litwick. Litwick is gonna get hit by Astonish. Sweet 2 vibes. Now we're switching Clue. Did a lot more than I wanted it to, but it's okay because you can't kill me and somehow I'm faster than you, and goodbye. Okay. She has not been a problem so far, but she probably will be at some point. I will say Lombre is a really good answer to her other Pokemon. It's just I don't have a Water Stone, and since I probably won't get a Water Stone, it's probably going to be a pretty shitty thing. I lose track of what I'm saying while I'm saying it most of the time, so I'm sorry about that. Alright, time to try and sweep Watson. Let's see how it goes. It could be a sweep. It could also be a little bit different. I think Stuffle dies. Yes. Which is always great because Stuffle can do a lot more damage than you think it ever should. Porygon is the hard one if I remember, but Leafage should still take you down to half. Trick Room. And you're almost dead. Yeah, I'm in a pretty good position here. You're just bulky as shit. I don't think you can do anything to me with Sableye. I really don't think you can, because you're gonna go for Wave Dash, and that's gonna do some damage, but it's not gonna kill me. Now I can maybe take another one of those. I risk crit. You're gonna heal here. You're not gonna heal here. Thank the Lord. Okay. Easy. Had to risk crit. That part wasn't great, but Garp Jog really bodies this gym. Like, really easily. Okay. Suck on these nuts. Ha 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 ha! Having a grass type for that gym makes it so incredibly easy. Having grass types in general is good. Gonna take your item. Take. I'm not gonna do instantaneous grinding now, though. Or, whatever it's called. Because there is a fair stretch in front of us. And you have water absorb. We are gonna try and make this into a Polytoad because minus attack is not good for pretty much anything. But I think this is where I will end it because it is getting pretty long now. So, hope you guys enjoyed. And have a good day. Bye-bye.